All right, I gotta get live stream up on this too, so because I can't type with the one claw. We'll get there. We'll get there. What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Red Ones Go Fast. I'm Old Big Mek. This is our watch along for the giant reveal show for Warhammer 40k and all the other games, and my first thing back since surgery number 2. So yeah, that's the current status of the old power claw. So I've got a plate in here and a special plate on the or something on the critical corner, and then a plate here. So I can't do that at all. Like it is locked in place. All right, let me get the live streamy doohickey thingy open so that where are we at here? I can type on here, and then we'll get Games Workshops up. How's the paw? The paw is okay. Honestly, all things considered, it's not that bad. Surgery was Tuesday, all day Wednesday off. Worked a little bit on Thursday, worked a little bit today. Working from home, but dealing with medicine and ice and all that jazz. Just doing my best with it. In fact, I got my ice pack right here, so it's on ice while we're not doing thingy dings. See if I can get the chat. There we go. Now we got the chat up here. Boom. Okay. Uncle Buck, wahoo, how are you doing? Carrie, good to see you. It's Talon. Hey, Talon. BGG Hobbies, good to see you. Keith, good to see you. How's the pain levels? Pain levels are going okay. Obviously, heavily medicated and all that stuff, but in between rest, elevating it, ice. The big thing is honestly laying down because the swelling gets really bad. You can see how how sausagey the fingers are. But yeah, when the swelling gets bad, making sure I'm laying down, take my blood pressure meds. Man, being old. Welcome to being old. Der Herminator, howdy. Dirt Hermit, good to see you, buddy. All right, let's do this. Okay, so now that we got that up, let's get Games Workshop things up. So for those of you that don't know what this is, Games Workshop used to do live stream reveal shows, like back in, I want to say right around COVID time, because I remember watching them and stuff, and they used to be really good. Like this was back when Luis and Peachy and all those guys were still there. And then they went away from that and they became this pre-recorded thing that was really awful. Like all of last year, I didn't even do a reveal show because they were so bad. This year, they went back to the live thing, and I feel like they've gotten a little better. But this particular reveal show is at the World Championships, which is happening right now in Atlanta, where one of you amazing gets is rocking a Red Squig hat in the narrative. Pictures of that came through. That was really cool. So they're there at the World Championship. So this is going to be the last big reveal show of the year, and it's spicy. It's spicy on what all is going on. Valrak seems to think we're going to see a plastic Warhound Titan. There's rumors of Battlefleet, not Gothic, Battlefleet Heresy, which even that I would just immediately sell all my teeth for. But yeah, we're not going to get 11th edition. I can tell you this. We are definitely not getting 11th edition. I do not expect to see anything orc for 40k whatsoever, but we could get a kill team. But I'm excited to see what all the things have. So, let's see. All about blood pressure medication. Yep. I'm the least northern hole I have. I feel you. We've all, yep. It's coming. All right, let's get this. Let's get their thing up. Where is their thing? Play-de-de-de-do-do-do. Okay. And I'll full screen that. And then we'll keep that. Booyah. Okay. All right, now let's see if I can get this so that we can switch back and forth so that you guys can see what they're seeing and see me. So I move around all my cameras and doohickeys and things here. Don't look over there. Don't look behind the curtain. Okay, and Let's see. That is not working very well. How's that? How's that? We good? We good there? Let me know, everyone. How's that looking? Let me know on volume, too, there. Okay, there we go. Dirt Hermit. Flash Gets Kill Team. You know, I really wish for that. I don't think we're getting Flash Gets, though. I really don't. That kit is too new and too nice. If we're getting any kind of a kill team, it's going to be Luda's Burnas. That's the next one coming. Either we're going to be very happy, a bit meh, or upset. Some people will be all three at once. Okay, now, so you guys know I'm a huge fan of lots of 40K stuff and a huge fan of lots of things that aren't even 40K. So I'm still looking forward to this, even if we don't get green skins. So we're not just rooting for orcs today, guys. Hopefully we see some really, really cool stuff for all sorts of things. Honestly, a plastic Warhound Titan, though, how could that not warm the cackles of your little green hearts? Because talk about the ultimate loot, right? All right, let's see. Where'd my chat? Don't stop hiding it. Let's see. I think I need three things. I need to open the computer to have a live stream chat, have the camera going to show you this, but then this computer needs to be on so that you could see what the heck is going on. I'm gonna grab more technology. I'll be right back. Don't loot nothing. This is way too complicated for my brain. All right, let's see. Let's get this open and going. I really want to get that down better. All right, hopefully that's not too bad. How's the volume, guys? So let's where's volume? There. Crank that sucker up. All right. How's that? We hear okay? All right. Then we'll pop this open, get my live stream back up here. There we go. Okay, do that. Let's do this. Okay. Catch up with you guys. See what we can loot. Good luck getting past the grots. That's all I gotta say, man. They loot everything around here. Geez, when do they usually start announcing stuff for the next edition? Honestly, not until after the new year. Christmas sales are enough all by themselves. Oh, here we go. They're starting. They ain't got no sound. Dorks. Let's see how quickly they get this figured out. But yeah, they don't start announcing new edition stuff till after the holidays because the holiday sales are enough. They don't need to do anything like that. Oh, there we go. Now it works. Okie dokie on the low tech stream. Thought I had a cracked screen. Yeah, all sorts of cracked everything. Remember, I'm a real life orc. Everything is old. They're still struggling. They're working on it. Pay the grots. You know, you guys could. You could totally bribe the grots. The grots are easily bribable. They don't respond to kick-ins very well. The Grots, they fight back. They fight back. They're rough. The Grots, they fight back. They fight back. They're rough. Yeah, so guys, their volume is awful. I have got absolutely everything cranked up full blast on here. And I mean, the hold music, you could barely stand it. They're having serious audio problems. Let's see if we can get...
As you can gather, there's a really excited and engaged home crowd as well. Fantastic.
Oh, so they're running live audio at the event, but they're not. They don't have it plugged into its own audio, so they're relying on picking it up out of their speakers. This is a terrible idea. All right, I'm doing my best with their audio, but like all the audio problems are on them, guys. Mostly gassy. Wow, what are we watching? It is the live reveal show from Games Workshop for the end of 2025. This is going to be everything. GW low tech in it too. They're lower tech than I am, man. Let's see. I think I can center this a little better though. Try that. There we go. All right.
Yeah, to see like the better part of 1,000 people participating in a really good natured, competitive tournament, and then to watch all of these people enjoying the grand narrative, where they're exploring the Warhammer 40,000 universe, linked campaign. One of the other things that Eddie and I have been talking about.
Yeah, I cannot hear crap from them.
Which is quite a milestone. And it got us to thinking about like what that means for us.
That you could tell they're trying. A few more jars of mead. Like literally, look at that. We're at 100% on that, 100% on this. My speakers are turned up. They ain't got nothing, man. Just start reading. Hey, you know what? I could probably put on. Do they have closed captions unavailable? Boy, these guys are terrible. Yeah, we don't need their commentary anyway. I'm James Workshop. No, I'm James Workshop. I have new things to reveal. No, I have new things to reveal. Is that what we need? Old Big Mek can just be the voices. We'll do that. I'll just be the voices. Yeah, DC reviews. It would be nice to hear them. I've got them playing on 2 different devices at full strength, and they don't have squat for audio. That is 100% on them. Oh, hey, here we go. Let's get into it. Warhammer Quest. So this looks really cool. Oh, dude, those were hot. Nurgle guys, dude. Excellent.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are really excited to preview to you today Warhammer.
They're trying on their audio. So that was Warhammer Quest. For those of you who don't know Warhammer Quest, yeah, it's like old Hero Quest. They've done a couple different Warhammer Quests. Blackstone Fortress was the one for 40K. It was excellent. Really, really liked Blackstone Fortress and all of its expansions, and especially its minis. Um, but yeah, this is going to be the AOS version, or potentially Old World. I'm not sure. But anyways, it's Warhammer Quest Dark Water. It looks like it's going to be Nurgle versus the heroes. Talon doing a point of escape again tomorrow. Nice. Get that war boss off the table, man. Yeah, Princess Demon, I'm with you. I love the minis. So the Blackstone Fortress game was really good. I don't know how good this one is going to be. The new style, notice this is a book now, and then it has maps in it. This actually looks really cool. That looks like a good idea. Because now you just carry this one hardbound book with you to play the game, and you could flip through all the different maps, and as you come off the map, you just flip to the next page to keep your adventure going. There's a ton of minis. Look at that. You know, if you do any kind of a Nurgle warband in Age of Sigmar or potentially even 40k, this could be a really good pickup, just like the cultists and all the Chaos peeps were in Blackstone Fortress. Not to mention the Agents of the Imperium stuff, too. Previously said it was AOS. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if it was going to be AOS or Old World, because this guy looks kind of Bretonian. But yeah, I suppose he is Empire. I like him a lot. He's cool as heck. Tiny board hex squares. Well, they were hex squares in Blackstone Fortress too, though, weren't they? I am 99% sure Blackstone Fortress was hex squares. And it seemed to, but yeah, it was a lot bigger board than this. A good wah to you too, Savmaster. All right, so here's the cleansing blade. So I think they've previewed a couple of these because of that leak. What's up with her feet? Her feet are a different color than her head. I like the sword though. This guy's okay. The face on this dude, this reminds me of the bad guy, one of the bad guys from the Witcher TV show. He looks like that actor with that kind of like offset nose thing. Dwarf mini of the month, wondering what I can loot of it. Easy, put a grot head on it, turn it into a grot. Very chunky grot. Maxo Storm Boys. You know, everyone's been saying Storm Boys for ooh, that dwarf is cool. Everyone's been saying Storm Boys for the next kill team, but it's not happening. All of the new animation, and I mean new animation for like Dawn of War 4, it shows the exact same Storm Boys we have now. Exactly the same. We're not getting any new Storm Boys anytime soon. So don't even. Like I said, the next kill team, Ludas and Burnas. Bet your teeth on it. Herbert, that's a woman. Wait, the dwarf? That guy's a woman? Look, everybody's a boy, okay? I'm an orc. We don't. Kilthanor the Force. Okay, this is cool. He's like a centaur, but he's not a horse. He's got cloven hooves. See that? They're cloven. He's too small to be a horse. What the heck is he? Plus, look at that tail. Yo. See, these would be fun to paint. This is the kind of thing that I think is great to get into as your palette cleanser from 40K. Just like not only the game, but like the game and like painting the minis is going to be so different. BGG, think I'm going to listen along and try to get Knobs Boys finished. Yeah, by all means, listen. Believe me, I will start yelling at you if you need to look up. All right? So unless you hear Old Big Mek losing his marbles, you're fine. You're not missing anything. I'll describe things to you. Oh, Renegade Sate is a woman. Yes, no, Renegade Sate is a woman, and she looks awesome. A deer tar. Yeah, probably a deer tar. Yeah, because cloven hooves, huh? I'm sorry. Will they split the boys box, one for Shuda and one for melee? No, it'll be like the Rekka crew. you'll be able to build them for Kill Team in any way, but for 40k, you'll either have to build all of them as Ludas or all of them as Burnas. Yo, Jade Wizard is cool. Look at the owl. I like the Spirit Fox too. The Spirit Fox is cool, but the owl is on point. That guy super brings back like 1990s Citadel miniatures, like even like pre-Games Workshop, like back when it was just Citadel. That's cool. Do a Pigtar would be cool. See, now I want a whole Pigtar army. Maxo, the stealth suits are absolutely a redesign. Believe me, Favorite Grot has 9 of the current XV25s, and they look like garbage side by side compared to the new XV26s. The 25s have 4-barrel guns, the 26s have 3 barrels. These are okay. I don't like the Meyer Kelpies. But the guns are very different. The way the guns are mounted on the arms are very different. How much of the arm is exposed and like that you could see the hands and stuff. Like from a distance, yeah, if you don't really know Tau very much, they look the same. Side by side, they are totally different. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Real CJ, what'd you miss? Nothing yet. They're still on the first thing, which is the Warhammer Quest Darkwater. They've just been showing off some of the minis. Okay, the tentacle with an axe is cool. I like the tentacle with an axe. That's rad. Yeah, Hoovy, I like that the 26s look like the Ghost Keel. Honestly, the Ghost Keel is the coolest looking Tau suit. I feel like they finally found their own vibe and not like a knockoff of Gundam or I keep trying to say Battlefleet. It's not Battlefleet. You got BattleTech. There we go. My brain is a little slow. Remember, we're on a bunch of meds. But yeah, they finally found their own thing, and I really like it. Hey, some zombie dudes. I mean, if that's what you're into, they're cool. They're not my thing, but they're cool. Found out from our FLGSs in the UK, there's next to no stock for Kill Team tomorrow. Oh, Max, so we'll probably get Storm Boys as a Kill Team. It's just not going to be anytime soon. At least a year, if not year and a half away. OMG Ponies, the airport stealth suit, since you can see what they look like. That's only because they haven't painted them purple yet. You paint them purple, they're perfect. Axe Tentacle, the new crab. Maybe. Maybe. Ah, it feels good to be back, guys. Can I say that? It feels good to be back. I haven't done a video in so long. I haven't, painted since Tuesday morning. I painted all the way up until I went to the hospital for the surgery. So I did get a bunch of new stuff painted that you guys haven't seen yet. That's been fun. I cannot wait to use my fingers again. This is so, this is it. This is what I got. That's the that's the extent. Or again, if you do any kind of Nurgle Age of Sigmar army, these guys are awesome. Even a 40k, if you do demons in your Death Guard, some of these are awesome. I could totally see Beskrat wanting some of these for his Death Guard army. CJ, that's interesting on the Tau thing. So the original metal stealth suits were XV15s, and the new plastic ones are XV25s, but they absolutely did not end in 5s because Commander, not Farsight, the other one, the girl. Come on, brain, help me out here. Shadow Sun. Commander Shadow Sun is in an XV22 stealth suit. That's right, she's in a stealth suit. She is not in a big suit. So no, they do not end in 5. So 26 absolutely makes sense. Come on, fingers, why won't you fing? That's what the kids always say. They're like, my brain isn't braining. So yeah, my fingers ain't fingering. Dude, 2 weeks, you built 1,000 points of Dark Eldar and Harlequins? That's awesome. Nice. Oh, this guy's sick. I like him. So these guys could all easily be Death Guard. You just give them a blaster in one hand or something. Honestly, though, the way the legs are really small and the tiny little hoof feet, they look like Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas. That's what they look like. They're a little lacking in the feet department. This guy's okay. I like the weapon. The axe is super cool. The orc cloaking device would change the appearance of other effect to be purple. Oh god. Dirt Hermit, you just gave me an awesome idea. I'm gonna have a squad of commandos holding blankets. All the blankets are just gonna be purple blankets. That's their stealth suits. Yeah, no, for real. Shadow Sun is in an XV22. I know this for fact. Oh, let me grab it. See, I know about the XV22 because I just painted it for Favorite Grot. In fact, here, we'll interrupt the... There you go. That is Shadow Sun in the XV22 stealth suit. She's really tiny. I did not realize how tiny she was until I painted her. Like, tiny, tiny. Yeah, the XV15s were cool. I'm not as big of a fan of the 25s either, but you know, they're cool. I like the 26s. Oh, dude, look at the slug. The slug is cool. Yes, Shasokai should get a model. The worst top paint job you've ever seen is in this month's White Dwarf. Oh man, I gotta check it out. Is that the new anniversary one? If it's the anniversary one, I'm picking it up anyway. I can't wait to see that. All right, what else are they gonna show us? They showed us a bunch of bad guys. We're gonna get some good guys or some more bad guys. Now that's just the. Oh, he's got a bunch of arms too. He's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, if you're into Nurgle, I think these are really cool. If you're not though, like yeah, I don't know how well this game is gonna sell, to be honest with you. Blackstone Fortress kind of channeled a little bit of Space Hulk and had the distinction of being available during all the lockdowns. I don't know that this is going to be anywhere near as successful. 517? All right, I'll have to check out 517. Basement Gamer, that is the new one. The Shadow Sun I showed off is the new one. And yes, the old metal and fine cast one was even smaller, but even the new one is not big. It used to be a sausage and two balls. That's funny. That's kind of neat. It makes you wonder. So they did what? They did an Age of Sigmar, or no, it was Warcry. They did a Warcry set that was Khorne and a Warcry set that was Nurgle, and now they're coming back to Nurgle again for this. Does Tizniche and Slanesh get anything in the fantasy settings, or are they like super duper ignored? Ah, their stuff is boring. Let's show our stuff. Do you guys see this? On that last video I did? This thing is cool. I cannot wait to have my hands together enough. Because inside it's painted? What are they doing? What in the... Their volume is... Oh, no. Here, turn all the way up. This This is still as good as their volume gets. Isn't this crazy?
We've got the camera on it now. So
They didn't want a BDSM dungeon map. I could see that.
Easy to build models, as in relatively
Hold the camera still, you idiots. If you're showing off a sprue, what the heck are you doing? We don't need shaky cam.
beige colour frame. So if you don't want to paint your models before you play your first game, you don't have to. You'll be able to tell who's who, because all the bad guys will be grey and all the good guys will be this sort of bony colour. Yeah, so Eddie's got the frame which has got the sort of the character villains on it.
Huh. So I don't know if you guys caught that. He was saying that the bad guys are kind of this greenish gray color and the good guys are like all gray. I don't know how that's supposed to help you. Okay, that book is fairly big. Did you notice that? That's the map book. That is not a regular A4 size book. That was the size of the whole box.
So this is, you just set up a map.
That is a cool idea, though. I do really like that. Like, that's sick.
This is going to make your games night with your friends and family. And
Small indie company. Excuse the amateur showcase show. We forgot to load the box on stage. Rush out here with one. Oh my god. Yeah, this is hilarious. I have not seen one this bad in so long. But yeah, back to my buggy. Somebody had started painting it like the box art and hadn't finished. So eventually we're gonna finish, because I mean, they even got the banner. So we gotta match. We gotta match this energy. I want to do that freehand. They finally realized how broken they were. Intermission break. I'm gonna paint that freehand that's on the front of this and all the flames and stuff. We're doing all that to ours, so expect a video on that eventually. You would need depressants to match this energy. This is turning out to be way more fun than I expected, because I mean, they are absolutely just crapping the bed right now. Like, their volume is awful. Like I said, I've got, like, there's a device set up on the other side of the camera. There's the camera, I got a computer here, and I got a phone down here. And I've got the volume turned up on their stream on two of them. Oh, now it says technical difficulties. You got to see this. Hit it with a hammer, you idiots. Oh, it never ceases to amaze me. How do companies that are this big not know how to put like, I'm an idiot with 20-year-old tech, and I've got a live stream going that has decent audio and video. How can they not figure this out? This is so dumb. Mitchell, love the gunner on the buggy. Yeah, dude. So, I guess we're on this side now. The gunner on here is really cool. I love the purple hair squig on him. But yeah, he's in here. The whole thing is in here and complete, and we're gonna paint the whole thing to match. My goal is to make it look like I own the actual box art buggy to kind of punk people, and it'll live in the display case. That box is from when I worked at GW. Happy times. Dude, these paint schemes, they rock hard. Like, this goes so hard. Like, that banner, you got the flaming skull on there and all the checkers and stuff. And then the fact that somebody, like, took the time to freehand that. You don't see freehand like that on Games Workshop stuff. Yeah, I was so stoked to get this. Believe it or not, Mindtaker Miniatures, I walk in, it's sitting on the shelf, like, in the regular area, and I'm like, what the hell? Nobody thought to, like, just throw this in Old Big Mek's box. Like, you don't even have to ask. You know I'm going to buy it. I thought it was just the box. I opened it up, and I saw the buggy inside it. I'm like, you guys are off your rockers. Like, what the heck? They need to get it together, man. We just found out everything was leaked on Bolter and Chainsaw Holders canceled. Oh man, part of me wants to check in on Valrak's live stream. I bet he is just dying right now with the hilarity. They really stuck a lot of time into that box. I wonder if that means there isn't much else or it'll be too much. It's supposed to be like an hour and a half long or something like that. Because again, they're doing it live at the World Championships, and there's a live studio audience there. Um, Hold on, I've gotta pull up Valrak. He's like, what is he doing right now?
I'm not ripping out what I'd do. I'd slice the back of the book.
Oh, they are eviscerating Games Workshop for how crappy this. This is stupid and really hilarious. Oh my god, that is awesome. That is absolutely hilarious. Oh, we got 43 on our stream. What is happening, guys? Wog! We'll do a hand update while Games Workshop is still technical difficulty. So those of you that missed the beginning of the stream, had successful surgery on Tuesday. They took the plate out of this side and like stitched the critical corner together. I'm not entirely sure what all they did, but they did something to the critical corner, put a different plate on this side, and then cut open the top of my arm, like here to here, and put a dorsal plate in that completely immobilizes. So I can't do this at all. Like it's totally locked in place with titanium, a sandwich of titanium. I have the post-op in like a week and a half, where hopefully they take this off and I get the temporary one again that I had last week. And then it's 3 months. 3 months of not being able to move my wrist. And then I get to have a third surgery where they take the dorsal plate out and potentially the front plate too, which would be good because I've had a lot of you that have pins and needles and things tell me that, you know, hey, if you can get all the plates out, it's a good idea. But yeah, we'll see about the front plate. But the dorsal plate's got to come out, so January, February timeframe, somewhere in there. And then, so yeah, third surgery, and then a third being in a cast for a bit, and a third recovery, and then I finally start the physical therapy. So it's a thing, but going good. Tell you what, Valrak's saying, Empress Golden Plums. Okay. I don't like negative channels. I don't like people that do like lots of clickbait and crap like that. He does a little bit of clickbait, but he's more funny and more positive than negative. So I like Valrak. He's all right. But I mean, he's just such a Space Marine fanboy. Although he is kind of coming on to orcs a little bit. But yeah, he is what he is. He's funny. But yeah, oh my god, there's so many channels that just like every single video is like Games Workshop totally screws the pooch again, and like they're just it gets old. I get it. They're a corporation. They've got some private equity. They suck. I get it. But like we're here because we like the cool little models, man. Like just let it be. Let it be. There was no army painting team at HO back then. We did it in the stores. My store painted so many armies that our manager did a lot of the freehand. Dude! For real? That is so cool. So that was back before heavy metal was a thing and all that? That's rad. Protein Geek, I'm at the Supernova Pop Culture Convention waiting for the first panel. Well, you're not missing much, I can tell you that. Games Workshop is it's still, look, I'll show you. It still just says technical, like this is a multi tens of millions of dollars a year company, right? With huge stock that's listed on the UK's version of like the S&P 500 with a preview show that they've been pimping for a month. And we're 33 minutes into it and we're at technical difficulties. Wow. Just wow. Discourse. Yes. Yes, BGG Hobbies. Discourse Minis is exactly who I'm talking about. I'm going to spit out all my red squig on that one. Just gets so tiring, right? So tiring. they give you any time frame for gaining range of motion? Yeah. So CJ, my fingers will have feeling and range of motion. Like I couldn't do this the other day, so this is an improvement. But I'm supposed to have all the motion of my fingers, just not my wrist. So although my wrist will be locked down, I'll be able to move my fingers quite a bit. So the idea is hopefully we get it to the point where I can hold minis and stuff again and do some painting. But yeah, I am supposed to be, as the feeling comes back, really using the fingers and working hard on them and stuff. So we'll see. Hopefully that goes well. 3 months and then rehab, long journey. Seems like all of us gray beards going on our own. Yeah, dude. The thing that kills me, right, is I mean, for those of you that don't know, I was in the U.S. Coast Guard. I was a rescue swimmer. I was ship based, not helicopter based. But I got injured working on my helicopter cert. So basically, like, got pushed out of a training helicopter. It's not really there; it's a platform. But got pushed out of a helicopter more or less and pancaked onto a concrete deck because they didn't have the rigging hooked up correctly, and that's what broke my neck. So I mean, I've been all over the world. I've been in foreign countries. I've been dumped into the ocean in giant swells. It saved a couple people's lives. Like, I've done some things, and then like I race cars, like actual driving speed buggies, and I mean no wrecks on the racetrack, thank goodness. But I mean like I've been through some stuff. I've like been smashed working on cars. I've been like just all sorts of things. I've never even broken a bone. And to like literally just trip while running and like shatter my wrist has just been so like debilitating, like in a mental sense too. Like it's easy to be like, oh, I'm not that old until like you're stitching your bones back together, then suddenly you're old. That's the thing. Let's see. Kind of worse from the kill team angle. Most channels are low quality. Bigger ones are often very negative and uncharismatic. So CJ on Kill Team, we have a really, really awesome local kill team scene up here. It's called Kill Team Cascadia. They have a massive Discord server. I mean, massive. And none of them really do YouTube, but they do a podcast that is excellent. They've invited me a couple of times to either do a podcast with them or do an event with them, but they're like hardcore in a competitive kill team. I don't play the game, and even if I did, I'm not competitive. And I mean, they would just like mop the floor with me and stuff. And just that I don't have any knowledge of it. If I did, I would totally go on with those guys. But you should check out Kill Team Cascadia. If you guys remind me in my Discord later, I'll throw up the link to their Discord. They are super awesome, and they have got killer merch. They've got a couple of artists on their team that I mean knock it out of the park. I think one of them like literally does album covers for metal bands, like that level, like cool stuff. So if I ever did want to get into a competitive game, it would be Kill Team, and it would be here locally because man, they kill it. In fact, they had 2-3 weeks ago they had a huge convention right here in Portland, where they did 3 full days of Kill Team tournament. And it like with like 100 players or something like that, like crazy big, really, really, really cool. It's like listening to paint peel. Oh man, you guys are going like crazy. I gotta catch back up. Let's see what do we got here. Multi-dollar company. They are worth more than $1. Yes, multi-dollars, multis of dollars. Oh no, heavy metal was a thing. They painted the box art, but we painted up the store armies and armies for Games Day, and the wider shots are different. Oh, okay, no, that checks out. That checks out. That makes sense. I get what you're saying. That's cool. That is so cool, man. That would have been awesome to work back in the day when G Dubs was like super independent and was like sticking it to the man. I bet that was a super fun place to work. Terminator. I figured this was a last minute show and not planned. No, man, they've been planning this thing for months. This show has been pimped longer than my wrist has been broken, and I've had 2 surgeries. And I mean, it still says, look, I'm not even joking. It's still just like there's no update, there's no countdown. Like it still shows live. There is absolutely Nothing. We should let me pull it up. Do they have a chat? Let's see what their YouTube chat says. Oh my god, like look at their chat. They left their live chat up, the ding dongs. Look at the mad lads. Oh my god, this is great. Oh, this is fantastic. This is absolutely fit. Look at it go. So this is Warhammer's YouTube. This is not Valrax. This is Warhammer's own YouTube. Absolutely chat going bonkers at their technical difficulties. Oh my gosh. Ship based, not no. Ship based. I was on a boat. You failed your toughness save. No, it was one of those like, oh, I'm gonna take a damage, but you thought it'd be damage 1, but it was like one of those damage 10 plus mortal wound things that new Warhammer is, man. I'm still used to everything only doing 1 damage. I didn't know. I didn't know. Trumpet lessons. Who needs trumpet lessons? Oh, for the fingers? I should ask. One of the Grots actually plays trumpet. She does the advanced band, pep band, marching band, jazz band. Like she's killer on the trumpet. I'll see if I could borrow it and make 3 fingers move. I play guitar. This is not gonna wrap around a guitar anytime soon, but maybe. The problem is usually you like cant your wrist like this. And since the wrist doesn't move, like my hand is stuck like this, like how I gotta play it like when the Flying V first came out, you're supposed to play it like standing up on your leg, like your leg goes in the middle of the V of the Flying V. I don't know if any of you know that. I'll have to play like that. I'll look like a ragtime jug band or something up here, like rocking my guitar, you know? Got another part of your custom battle log you painted. Nice. What's the name of that Kill Team podcast? I don't know if the podcast has a different name, but the Kill Team thing is called Kill Team Cascadia. CASCA Cascade DIA. Yeah, something like that. Kill Team Cascadia. Google it. They've got a huge Discord server and like websites and stuff. They're really, really awesome. I would pull it up, but like I've got because I've got their stream that's still just going nuts, right? And then obviously our live streaming stuff and the chat and whatnot. But yeah, wow. Oh my gosh, what in the world? All right, let's see. The Beans, favorite orc model. Ooh. That's hard. Okay, so first of all, my favorite model changes with I want to say with time, with era, right? So like my favorite Rogue Trader era model is different than my favorite like Middle Hammer model is favorite than my different like modern model. All-time favorite out of all of them, if I had to pick with a shoot it to my skull, it would be the 3rd edition Gazgul Thraka. That's the one that came out with Codex Armageddon. Originally came out in metal. He's got like the walk, right? That's the one that I did the video on a little bit ago when I had gotten the cardboard Death Tread from the 2nd edition starter set that I was like, this is the one I'm most looking for. I just got my hands on one, a complete one, unbuilt, unpainted. Unfortunately, it's fail cast, but that's okay. I am totally fine with that. It's going to be amazing. I am super looking forward to putting that together. That's the only Gaz I didn't own, because I owned the OG Gaz from 2nd, and obviously I have the new Gaz, but I never owned him, and he was my favorite. So that's definitely up there. I also really like the Forge World Gargantuan Squigoth. Obviously, I don't own one, and I can't afford one. But I do like the Squigoth. I think he's super duper rad. But honestly, like all the buggies, I love the collection of buggies. It's too hard. It's like picking a favorite grot. I know I call one favorite grot, but the other one is best grot, and the other one is first grot, and the other one is number one grot, right? You can't actually pick a favorite. Like they're too cool. There's too many of them. Oh, we're back. Are we back? We're back. Do we have volume? We're back with volume. So are they starting over from the beginning or what?
Welcome back, everybody. We are back live on the stream. We have all of
This
thank
is
you very
still
much for
awful.
through the technical difficulties. We have just seen the incredible new Warhammer Quest Dark Water, and we're going to move swiftly on.
Warhammer Quest Dog Water.
Coming up soon.
We're staying in the mortal realms of more Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Let's roll the next slide.
All right, they're not starting over. They're getting back into it. Let's do it. What do we got?
Very cool after all those fantastic
Yeah, the
miniatures.
sound
We
is
had a
worse.
bit more Mackin of Nurgle.
All right, more Nurglings. What do we got? Pestigores. Rotswords. Are these still from that same set? Oh, the dude on a horse was cool. Did you see him? Putrid Blight Kings. This has got to be an AOS army. A Nurgle AOS army. That's what this is. Sloven Knights. It lives. It dies. It lives again.
What a fantastic reveal of
Oh god, their sound is so bad. It's so bad.
Some of those things in an exciting way. Eddie, let's start breaking down what we just saw.
Yeah, see? I told you, it's a new Age of Sigmar Nurgle army. Yeah, seriously. They've got so much feedback going on. Oh my god, I could barely stand it. Yeah, they are in an echo chamber. It is so bad. So bad. Okay, so Age of Sigmar Nurgle. That's what we're getting. The new Maggotkin of Nurgle. These guys look like new sculpts. I don't recognize these guys because they kind of look like beastmen that have been Nurgleized. That's kind of rad. So this looks like a multi-part kit. Looks like 10 of them on there. Not my favorite sculpt, if I'm honest. Not my favorite sculpts. It's a bit like they mixed Poxwalkers and Beastmen together. These guys are cooler. I like these guys. The Rotswords. Again, these guys would make killer Death Guard conversions. Like, they are armored enough to look like Death Guard. Let's check it on the zip.
This is the thing that's going to be the bulk of your force.
They're still working on it. This guy's cool. The Banner Bearer dude. He's cool.
But this is just a unit that can take a charge like almost no other in Warhammer.
I wonder how big these guys are. Are they going to be big enough to be Death Guard? Or are they going to be smaller than the modern Death Guard models?
But I think you could also paint these very quickly if you wanted to as well. I look at these and think, how you could apply contrast paints and get some...
I like the helmets. I like the helmets and the horns. I really do. These guys have potential. These guys are pretty cool. Oh, look at the terrain in the background. Okay, we got it. Guys, let's check out the terrain. We're being told to look at the terrain.
Unit on the way are the Putrid Blight Kings. We've been familiar with Putrid Blight Kings for a while. This unit has received something of a global...
These guys are alright, too.
the estate.
Less armor.
They now really are the priests of Nurgle. You see that with these robes and the way that they're presenting themselves as.
And of course, now they're not showing the terrain in the background again. You got to see what happens with that.
Yeah, so there's a theme across a lot of the Maggot-kin of Nurgle, which is the corruption of the realm of life, and you see that there with those mutated, horrible antlers. So they've taken symbols of life and
the sound seems a little better, guys.
They are just an absolutely horrendous-looking unit. They look lovely on the
Maggot-kin is a cool name.
They are the same size bases, I believe, as the current.
Don't sweat if you've got lots of future blight things. You can just use them as well. It's fine.
Is this what we're talking about? This terrain?
Next up, I think, is my favourite. I really like this is a new cavalry unit for the Maggot-kin of Nurgle, the Sloven Knights.
So these guys aren't as cool as the one dude on the horse that they released like what 2 years ago that looks like death. That dude is awesome. But these are all right. Very diseased horses.
They are effectively Nurgle.
All these Burgle guys could use a day. Yeah, they could. Oh god, the one dude is so echoey. Okay, so when the one guy, they got two dudes talking, right? One dude, when he talks, it's okay. Man, the other guy, so bad. It sounds like he's literally standing inside the speaker while trying to talk. All right, the giant slug worm thing is cool. Cornagores, Slonagores, Zonagores, and Pestigores. Each faction has their own flavor. Oh, I never knew that. Thank you, Basement Gamer. I literally had no idea. That's awesome. Apparently someone doesn't know you don't need to turn up the reverb if you're already in a hall. Seriously. Oh my god, there is so much reverb on the one guy. Try to check in again.
He's got some very cool rules in game as well. He's able to...
Yeah, no, he's unlistenable. He is so unlistenable. He's so bad. This Jabba the Hutt dude on the slug is something interesting. You could see this is going to be on the next Golden Demon for sure. For sure. The horses look like the Panto horses where two people dress up, one for the front half, one for the back. Yes. Oh, they were stone piers for a few seconds. All right, so watch out for the stone piers, guys. That could be something. That could be something cool. They do that sometimes. They grab terrain that's for a new set and don't realize that it's new. Oh, it's a dude from Total War Warhammer. That makes sense. That checks out. Ooh, Regiment of Renown. That is a terrible box. It's 10 dudes, one old character, and one piece of terrain. The Spearhead's better? No, that's awful too. So it's Nerdlings, the one Maggot-kin guy, and then like one squad. These are awful boxes. Oh my gosh, both of those boxes are garbage. They're as bad as this stream. What is that? Slug thing looks like a failed runt herders experiment. Yeah, I don't know why they don't have an audio output just for the internet stream. Like, the two audios don't have to be the same output, guys. Like, it's 2025. You haven't figured that out? So weird. What do you guys think of those boxes? Like, am I wrong there? Or, like, the Regiment of Renown, like, I know that that's just supposed to be, like, one regiment, but it was, like, it looked like 10 of the new dudes, the little guys, with a piece of terrain and a really old character. And then the Spearhead was awful. Oh, here we go. Here we go. In the grim darkness. Turn the volume up.
This is my only chance to atone. What were those things?
Dory. We shall risk everything for this.
How do we fight ghosts?
then this war will last forever. Begin the ritual.
Ooh. This is all new animation for Warhammer Plus.
Greenskins will soon reach our world.
Greenskins! Orksies! Orcs! Orc. Yo.
The Emperor will see us through this.
Dude, this behind the scenes is rad!
We will not abandon these souls. You have my word.
Bordeka.
Merciful Emperor.
Yo! Okay. That was fire. That was...
That was really cool.
I do know it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. We saw loads of like snippets from forthcoming animation.
That was some of the coolest things I've ever seen. So I've been a subscriber to Warhammer Plus since the day it launched. I've watched all the stuff they've made. But seeing that behind the scenes where they're doing live action stuff and animated stuff and like combining them and had the orchestra, the voice actors, that was cool. We'll have to do a full breakdown of that clip when they release that clip by itself tomorrow. There was some cool stuff in there. That was exciting. Yeah, it definitely looked like new Bolter and Chamesword.
Yeah, that was the thing I thought was really exciting, was seeing the incredible amount of effort and talent that's going into these shows to make them so good, right? When you saw sort of the orchestra playing the score and then the voice actress.
5 things they didn't announce at the preview show that were given away by the BTS footage on the computer monitors. Let's go. Yes, the orchestra. We all know that. And yes, CJ, the White Dwarf archive is worth the yearly sub alone. And in case you guys haven't figured this out yet, Warhammer Plus is free because you get a free model every year and you could buy the other one, okay? And the models often sell for more than Warhammer Plus. So if you keep one model, it's free. If you don't get either model, they're literally paying you to do this. So super simple. They also give you like a $10 voucher a year too to use in the web store. So yeah, I've not actually paid any money for Warhammer Plus because I've made more money than I've paid. So, you know, be cunning. All right, let's see. What else are they going to do? Horsey Heresy.
We've got some exciting things coming down the road for the Horus Heresy very soon. Here are our first reveals. We are looking at the Legiones Astartes Siege Assault Battle Group. What is a Siege Assault
They
Battle
don't
Group,
have their animation working.
We can explain it.
This is effectively a...
We're going to give you one slide from our slideshow and explain what it is.
Let's have a look at some of the models. To start off with, we have the much anticipated...
Ooh, whoop-de-doo. Mark III Breachers, yay. It's Iron Warriors.
And all sorts of specialist breaching weapons.
Yeah, I'm of the opinion that Iron Armor...
Yes, this is 30K.
...invented, and the breaches are the greatest type of space marines ever invented. These ones are just for me.
They're just Mark III Marines. They don't look like Centurions.
Shield and bolt gun. You've also got grab guns in there, cutters for getting...
Or were you talking about the Dreadnought? No, the Dreadnought was a Dreadnought. That was definitely a Dreadnought.
Backing them up in their mission to launch Siege Assault. We have the very welcome new Cataphracti Terminators.
Cataphractas. Hey, look. Valcrack was right again.
You've got this one we can see right now with Volcrack charges and power moles. And there is also
These guys are not very cool, if I'm honest. The double shoulder pad is really lame.
Heavy weapons, you've got heavy flamers, autocannons, that sort of thing. And these Cataphracti are now...
The weapons look too, Leagues of Votan?
Wearing power armor, foolish enough to challenge...
These are a big deal because they're plastic.
One of the more popular marks of Terminator armor as well is Cataphracti.
Yeah, certainly up there.
Oh, this thing. Yeah, that is a Centurion. The Siege Dreadnought looks like a Centurion.
he comes with these guys in the box.
Okay, he's proper chunky. This we can loot that. No, go back to the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought was lootable. Yeah, him. He's cool. We can loot that. We could definitely loot that.
So all of these things are united by their like of CG.
I like that a lot.
It's not the only new kit or box set coming along for the Horus Heresy. There is more.
Ooh, Skitarii. Skitarii and the Horsey Heresy.
Mechanicum Skitarii battle group. The stuff in here is mind blowing. I remember seeing it for the first time and just being absolutely like blown away by it. Let's break down what comes in this set.
Oh snap! They're actual Skitaris.
Battle Pilgrim Corpus. These are the predecessors to the Skitarii legions that you might know from Warhammer 40,000.
Okay, these guys are cool as heck.
Splits, you end up with 2 fabricated generals and the Skitarii.
Oh, they're so this is what I want Dark Mechanicus to look like, man.
With the War Master.
Oh, these are so cool.
Yeah, they like blood. They come planet named after the god of war, so it's no surprise really that they do like shedding blood. So certainly the traitor Skitarii go a bit off the rails, but even the loyalist ones at this point are still savage.
Oh man. Okay, these are cool. These are really cool.
How different they are. This is their leader, is the Battle Pilgrim Marshal.
Yeah, really nice multi-part plastic there. You can see some of the different options. You've got, I'm not even sure what the weapons are called, but you've got a stabby one, a punchy one, and a zappy one.
I mean,
these are wicked.
More details on it. He's got.
I love the servo skulls and stuff all floating. Look at his claw.
There's also another thing. There we go.
Ooh, we can loot that.
Which is available.
Hey, this is what turns into the Blight drone for the Nurgle guys. I like that. Oh, but look at, you got the Mechadendrites going on there. You got some DAC up here.
If you're familiar with the Warhammer 40,000 range, you know what some of these things end up becoming.
Yeah, absolutely. So this can go into battle alongside your Skitarii, or you can include it in wider.
Oh man. Okay, I'm not gonna play Horsey Heresy. Like, don't get me wrong. But to 40Ki's this army and turn it into Dark Mech, yes. Yes, please. They forgot to give notes to the presenter, no weapon names. Yep. Yeah, they have no idea what they're talking about. They are flying by the seat of their pants. It is so bad. But that's a cool box. I like that box a lot.
And they are,
a Journal Tactica. What the heck is a Journal Tactica? Does anybody else feel like this looks like something from Batman Beyond? You know, the 90s cartoon with the teenage Batman and the evil computer that's trying to take over Gotham? That's that vibe. I like that. Need one of these to make Orky. Absolutely.
And here you can see some fantastic spins. We got Marshall here.
God, guys, just make Dark Mechanicum. Why can't you just make Dark Mechanicum? The proto Def Copta Blight Droney thing is so cool. Yes, Hardak. That was its name, Hardak.
Perhaps a little smaller. There we go. Any Legions Imperialis fans in the room? There we go.
They asked if there were any Legions Imperialis fans in the room, and literally nobody made a peep. That was hilarious. Nobody likes this game, dude. You made the scale different than Epic, and then you made it 30K. Nobody cares. It was the dumbest idea ever.
Entering the Legions Imperialis game. We've put a model
like
the big heresy range alongside it. So
like it's not even worth showing. Like honest, like be honest with me. Like Epic was cool. Don't get me wrong. Epic was cool, but Legions Imperialis, they changed the scale, so it's not the same scale as the other stuff, and they killed the Aeronautica game to make it, and then rolled only the Imperial and the Chaos into it, so you lost like Orcs and Tauan and Eldar and everybody out of the Flyers. Like, this whole game is just dumb. Oh god, their stream froze. Oh, they're back. They're back.
These are like
plasma cannon. If you're curious about how this stacks up against your Warhammer the Horus Heresy.
Yeah, exactly. We loved Epic. This is not Epic.
But the advantage, of course, in Legions Imperialis is that you can
Made this for the one GW worker who loves shoulder pads.
Saturnine army and things, hundreds of Terminators on the battlefield.
Yeah, also inside the Saturnine battle group, you get.
You know, I honestly, I don't mind that they changed the scale. I mind that they changed the scale and the setting at the same time. Like, honestly, if they had changed to 8mm so that everything worked with Aeronautica and whatnot, but kept it 40K, I think it would have actually been popular. Like, it would have been cool. But the fact that they changed the setting to 30K, I think that's what killed it. Like, we've already got Horsey Heresy for the people that want 30K. Like, all of us that want big stumpy robots and flyers and stuff, we want all the stumpy robots and the flyers. That should have stayed 40K. Even with the scale change away from Epic to the 8mm, like, it would have been good. Oh, yay, more beakies. Wompity womp womp. The 40K team don't want them doing anything in 40K. I don't know, man. I don't know what their deal is with all of these other games being 30K.
This is also about on its way for Solar Exilia doing the very similar sort of thing. Loads of different units. You've got some super heavy, some infantry, some.
You can't even loot these things because they're so tiny and there's no orksies in this game.
Let's talk about super heavies for a moment. My favourite tank in the Horus Heresy, maybe in the entire Warhammer.
Womp womp. Boring.
Hellblade, here it is. It comes as like a two-for kit. The other thing.
I like that they've got a real scale Space Marine here so that you could see how tiny their tank is compared to a Space Marine. Like, honestly, this starts just looking so generic sci-fi. It doesn't look Warhammer. And since it doesn't look Warhammer, like, I think that's part of why it isn't successful. Imagine if they put this effort and plastic into their two already successful things. Heck, there are 3 successful things. Old World has been killing it. Like, Cathay, that whole army is fire. Throw that kind of stuff at armies for everything, man. Yeah, and Kill Team. So CJ, way back in the day, we used to play a 40K version like that, where you would play Battlefleet Gothic, and you'd have a fleet trying to invade a planet. All right, so you play BFG, and then depending on how that went, you played a game of Epic with the huge armies landing, right? And you'd play the game of Epic, and then when you got done with Epic, you'd get down to the final battle, the big bads, and you would play a game of 40K, and that's how we spread the campaign across. It was a ton of fun back in the day. The Legion Imperialis super heavies make decent grot tanks. You know, that's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Would a Legion Imperialis Baneblade be big enough for a grot tank? It's not the right dimensions, but I bet we could do it. Ooh, Mitchell, bring back Gorka Morka. There we go. Sorry, jeez. Gorka Morka? Let's just say there might be something coming with that. Just yeah. All right, back to them. Yeah, Blood Bowl is great. I love Blood Bowl. Again, if I was going to start playing some competitive games, I wouldn't play competitive 40K. I still like narrative and casual, but I would play Blood Bowl. Blood Bowl is awesome. That's your challenge when you lose your metalwork? All right. Hey, look. It's Horus Rising on... What is that? No, that was still Horus Heresy. I don't know what that... He's getting up again. Alert, alert. The one dude's getting up. He's got to go grab a box. The lights keep turning off too. This is so bad. Oh my God. They literally... Oh, there we go. There's a book. They found a book. Horus... Isn't that just the first book of the Horus? So what? They're just re-releasing the same books? What the heck? Do I play AOS? No, I don't. I wish I did, though, CJ. Spearhead looks amazing, and the AOS models are awesome. If I had more time, space, and money, I would definitely be into AOS. I love Cities of Sigmar, and I love the Skaven. Ooh, here we go. Old World. Let's see some Old World. This could be good. I would also play Old World. I love Old World. OMG, a special edition book from 23 years ago. All right, let me turn the volume up here.
To take up arms. The great mages of the Celestial Court stand with us. Together, we defend our homeland.
Whoa,
This
looks
great bastion has stood for 3,000 years. It shall not fall today.
Yo. Dude! Dude! What are these? Oh my gosh, these are cool as heck. What in the Great Gork and Mork Defenders of the Great Bastion?
Oh, pretty cool. Yes.
What was that?
Obviously, has come back. We've gone back to the world that was. It's been a lot of fun for those of us who have gone there. One of the huge stories.
Mork Cathay. Oh, dude. See, this is what I mean, man. Old World is rad. They need to put that kind of love into some other armies. This, dude. This is sick.
For that faction, there's loads of good stuff on the way, including Astroman of the Celestial Court.
So,
Oh, but look at this terrain. Is this terrain we're gonna get? I want a temple.
Wizard options. So the Astromancers provide you with a foot mount,
Yeah, I immediately want to paint this guy. This guy is so cool.
Units, or have them deploying around the battlefield where you need them most, and provide you with some much needed magical backup.
Multi-colored plastic kit as well.
And the little, look at the little dude with the
different heads.
the raven horn head thing.
We've also got a really adorable Onyx Pro-Man as well.
There's a little pro-man within.
I don't think this is terrain we're going to be able to buy. This looks very homemade, but man.
Right. Now.
Yeah, let's see these
narrative of
guys.
What's taking place in the old world right now? A lot of the armies.
Look at the quivers of arrows they have. Those are so good.
And that leaves the peasant levies the responsibility of manning the great bastion.
So good.
That's what we have here is some of the peasant levy. These are just ordinary citizen soldiers called to arms. Here you can see them with bows.
I love the different heads and hairstyles and even ages they've got on these guys. And look, they're all wearing sandals.
Like a really useful disposable unit that you
That's
can
where I was going. Yeah.
Currently, you're having to rely on your Jade Warriors, which are really.
Oh my gosh, these are so stinking cool.
Or to block a charge, or to fall back, or just to die.
These are so good.
Give you that option, basically.
It's a cool world.
It's a cool world.
Now, we talked a little about missile units available.
Peasant levy. They're peasant levies.
Missile units on the way as part of this reinforcement set. The first, the Iron Hell Gunners, the forges of.
Yeah, these guys are cool.
Blazing hot to make new weapons and munitions for the armies of Grand Cathay. The Iron Hell Gunners.
See, this brings back way back Warhammer Fantasy Battle days, right? You had your ranged units. You had ones that had bows and arrows, and then you had crossbows. And like Empire and some of the other armies could take guns, and they were devastating. But yeah, you had the whole like turn to reload them and stuff. This is so cool that they're doing it again in Old World. This is so good.
Extremely powerful arquebus style weapons. The detailing on them is the thing that really excites me. The fluting on the barrel.
Yeah, Grand Cathay was always in the Warhammer lore and like on the maps and stuff, but they never did any models for it. I love that they brought this army out. Like, this is so cool.
You can make an incredibly powerful shooting army for the armies of Grand Cathay.
Oh, I want that box. Look at that.
Have archers and firepower and artillery and rockets and all sorts of stuff.
That is super good. Oh, look at the bamboo. I love the bamboo.
Right there, aren't you? All of these things will be available first as part of the Defenders of the Grand Bastion, which is a reinforcement set. If you've not collected a Grand Cathay army before, you can.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I would absolutely buy this. I would absolutely buy this.
You're existing for, and it's.
No way you helped write Kislev? I love Kislev.
Like late winter into spring next year.
They need a full army like this too, honestly. That would be so cool. Yeah, this army could make an awesome guard army. They make an incredible guard army. And as much as I want to do that, I still I think I would just make them an old world army because I love them on the square base.
Against chaos.
Oh man.
This book's called The Breaching of the Great Bastion. It all does not look well back in Grand Cafe. You can see it's all on fire. And so I think.
All right, so let's see. They've showed off the board game thingy. They've showed off Warhammer Plus. They've showed off AOS. They've showed off Old World.
Go forward and have a
So what's left? We got Kill Team and 40. Oh no, Necromunda. Let's see. Okay, best models they make. Let's see what we got. See what we can loot.
Here in the room, there's been a narrative sort of event taking place within
Spire of Primus.
And you see here, this is a new book that's coming from Necromunda. It's called Spire.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Kislev is probably not going to happen for a long time.
There's been a real power struggle on the planet Necromunda.
Yeah, greenskins for Necromunda. Come on, do it, do it! I dare ya! I dare ya!
And this book continues and culminates some of that story.
Look at that book. Look at it hard. These guys are cool. What are those? What are those?
This is Ozostium Aranthus. Now,
okay, those are kind of wild.
The arc is called the Arantian Succession.
This guy's something else. That's cool.
A presence that has been on Necromunda since before the
stupid book things.
It looks well for it, right? Everything looks fine. If you want to see just how he looks under
the Divine Prince. Hey, he's mechanical, dude. Look at that.
He's not a well man.
Make good paper for the drops.
He's attempting the ultimate power coup to take control of Necromunda.
I like this dude. The little bat dude. He's cool.
Who and what he is too much, other than to say he's got a really dark and unpleasant past. And I wouldn't want him in charge of my plan.
Techie Gubbins. Yep.
Or maybe he is if you like that sort of thing.
Dude. Look at that.
A few things to talk about. These are the Palanite Justicars. We've seen Palanite Enforcers before.
These are like if the Mordian Iron Guard and Chaos Cultists had offspring. What in the world? This dude stole that from a runt herd. That is a runt herd tool if I've ever seen one.
So what you've got here is almost like a snapshot, right? You've got bailiffs, you've got the one with his man capture, you've got an executioner.
These guys are wild.
Into the hive and wreak justice on wrongdoers.
They're kind of spiky, but I'm guessing they're good guys.
They're just fantastic.
I love the servo still has a wing.
I think that this dude's maul is the thing that was previewed in the the Warhammer preview articles. We still get a riot if there is orcs, just so he's clear. Yes, we are. Inquisitor Mordians.
Some options here.
Chaplain Mordians. Yeah, Necromunda is... Well, I mean, it makes sense that it's human factions.
Not the only expansion.
Oh, look! Dwarfs. Hey, look at these cute little guys. Look at the cute little buggers. Oh my gosh. The little Wally robots. They have squat Wallies.
They're just brilliant, right? Who doesn't want like a new spot with a pipe and a power axe?
The idea of these is that champions add-ons with existing Necromunda games.
Oh man, I love his pipe. Do you see his pipe?
The idea is that really this is an expansion. The existing squads that you've already got. These are kind of the elite. These are what charter masters effectively means that they've earned their high rank within the squad hierarchy, and as a result, kitted out with some of the best equipment. They've got very good armor. They've got very good guns.
I know, right? Where's an orc? Like, you guys know there's orcs on Necromunda. Like, why don't we have an orc gang on Necromunda? Like, what the heck? It's in the books. Yeah, but, like, I want actual orcs in Necromunda. That makes so much more sense. I am fun high on meds. Yes, I am.
One auto layer is this weird little fact unit.
Should take all the medicine for my arm and then do a live stream.
Or make them on the games, and you can use them as part of your Iron Head. Well, there you go.
There'll be more Necromunda squats than Leagues of Voton soon.
It's time to go to the Grim Darkness.
Finally, here we go. 40K. Let's do this. Volume up.
We have a bunch of
Oh,
new stuff for Warhammer.
Not him. God, it's Bucket Guy again.
Incredible new miniatures across a range of different factions.
Votan Santa Mini.
New character models for some
Hey,
of
look,
the
a new
new
orc.
factions. This is Beric Stormbrow. He is a chthonic.
Man, what the snot? This is our new orc.
The law for this guy is
This is our new orc. They give us a head?
he's lost his hands in combat against orcs. They've been blasted off in some kind of horrific bout of firepower. But he is so tough. He's just got some new bionic ones. He's not overly troubled by it. He is a particularly tough.
That's not even that big of an orc. That's not even a knob's head. I mean, look, he's got no scars. He's got no cyborg parts. Ooh, a regular boy. Are we supposed to be impressed? His teeth aren't even that big.
He does all sorts of horrible things to your opponent's army and makes an absolute mess.
Can still loot for head.
You have to punch it up really hard to make it nosebleeds.
I would think so.
And how is his hair squig attached? Where's the mouth?
Model coming.
Yo, what? What?
Here we see the Twin Lance. Part of
Oh my gosh. Favorite Grot is gonna lose his mind.
Twin Lance are a new pair of special characters for the Cow Empire.
What?
Cow Empire lore will know that Farsight was once the exemplar of the Montcar, the killing blow within the Cow Empire, but he's sort of fallen out of favor with the
Dude.
They like to put him on the posters and the propaganda anymore.
These are sick. Look at the star shield.
Within the Cow Empire, so they found these guys, the Twin Lance. This is a male and a female Tau who were once part of three warriors went around together, but one of them was killed by a gene stealer patriarch. These two responded with a perfect exemplar of the killing blow and managed to take out
Dude,
the gene stealer uprising.
those are
And that's what the
sick.
heroes of the Tau Empire
Those are so
and how
cool.
they've seen the different sects fighting wherever the Imperials tell them to. One of the things to note
Dude,
about
this
the
is
markings of any specific sect.
so good. I mean, they're pre-looted. They're already in Death Skull's
For all
colors.
of the people of the Tau, for all of the greater good,
But seriously, like, look at the armor here on the Tau.
regardless of what colour you painted them. They are very, very good at going in very close.
The flames on the
Really well.
base?
One of them has a fusion style weapon. One of them has a flamer style weapon. So
Yeah, they're designed for like close-in combat, dudes.
Yeah, they have
These are Tau that could actually crump.
You have some
The third died of old age at 22.
and then you have Scatterflare, who uses an ion scatter cannon. So you can see that the ion scatter cannon is the one on the screen left. They
Seriously, these are some of the coolest models I have seen in a long time.
Army.
These are rad. I love the dynamic pose. Hey, we got a Tyranid. Tyranid Prime with Lash Whip. So what, everyone's getting a character? Is that the random?
This is a new site.
Okay, so if all the 40K factions are getting a random character, what are we going to get? What are we going to get? I cannot hear the stream. I've got the stream turned down right now because it's the guy that's in a bucket that's talking, and the sound is just awful. It is so bad. Ion Scattergun. This Tyranid is cool. I like him.
Efficient and obviously gives you some synaptic benefits as well. But I think just a really awesome Tyranid model. I think.
Yeah, see here the volume's still just so bad. It's Bucket Guy.
These three releases.
Yeah, this Prime is awesome.
Barrett and the Twin Spear and the Twin Prime and the Lash Whip. We're expecting to see them released into the new year.
Look at the paintwork on the whip was really good. Come on, you got to give us more than that. 3 characters?
I believe we've got a little video.
Oh.
The Primarch Reborn demands the impossible. They await your presence, my lord. conquer the 500 worlds of Ultramar.
Oh shit, 500 worlds is real!
In the 10,000 years between his death and rebirth, how many worlds have been scoured by the archenemy?
Dude.
Devoured by the monsters of the hive mind. Sacrificed on the altar of exterminatus. He is a demigod out of time. Fighting for a golden age that can never dawn again.
Welcome home. Rise, Demetria Titus, Master of the Watch.
What?
Captain of the Second Company.
What?
Warden of Ultramar.
Did they just make Titus captain of the second company?
Primarch reborn demands the impossible.
And he's a captain again?
Only in death does duty end.
What?
That was awesome.
What was that?
I'm a huge fan of Captain Titus. I followed him through Space Marine, the original game, many years ago. I put too many hours to...
No, that's not a prequel. That's not a prequel. So Titus comes back as... Because I don't know if you caught the line, but he said something about from the Watch. Because remember that Titus went to Death Watch and then came back. And that's like how he got demoted back down to a lieutenant and stuff. This is after that. This is after Space Marine 2. They're reconquering the 500 worlds. And they've got Titus back as captain of the second company.
Of the second company once more. His journey is complete. His redemption is complete, and he is now leading the second company. But
Told you.
that is a job that comes with a lot of responsibility. He is the Warden of Ultramar, and he has been tasked by the Primarch Reboot Gulliman.
Yes, I know. Stop waving my arm.
Worlds of Ultramar, which was an enormous thing for Gulliman back in the age of the Horus Heresy. But many of those worlds have been lost. He has been tasked with reclaiming them with the troops he has to hand.
So let's see what those troops look like.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Yo. What? What? Yo. That Titus is bonkers. They were lying. 500 Worlds is real.
Fantastic. So here we see
Oh my gosh.
Captain Titus and the Wardens of
Valrak has got to be losing his absolute marbles. Captain Titus and the Wardens of Ultramar. All right, the Ancient is cool, but these guys, the chapter serfs and whatnot.
Of Ultramarine releases recently, but I think for Titus, we can have one more. I think that's
This year we get half of an orc model.
This is Captain Titus.
Hey, we also got a head.
His brilliant chainsword, which we know from Space Marine 2.
I've got a lot of hours.
Valrak is fuming. I bet.
He has the mantle of the captain once more, so all the regalia that you'd expect of that position.
I mean, I won't lie. This model goes hard. Like, even if you don't like Space Marines, even if you don't like Ultramarines, these guys are cool.
In the whole galaxy. Anybody here seen Secret Level? In the chat, have you seen Secret Level? If you haven't, you need to go and watch it. It's an incredible animation.
We're still ahead of the rest. I like it to Herbert.
Matoris is the veteran sergeant who recruited Titus as a boy. And here they are reunited.
Titus needs a remembrancer. Oh, wait, that's AOS.
Matoris is going to help Titus on his quest to reunify.
I like it.
Yeah, he's a sergeant of the Blade.
These will be sick to paint no matter what, but oh my gosh, best Grot and favorite Grot are going to lose their minds at these two reveals. I'm going to be so broke.
Titus, of course. 80% Ancient Gadriel. This guy had your back all the way through.
Ancient Gadriel is cool.
Given the banner of the second company, he is the Ancient of Titus's.
Do you guys remember back when they had a different banner bearer model for each company too? Like that was cool back in the day. So that's fun to see that back. Yeah, the Commodore here, man. Look at the planet he's got. The little glowy Orby thing.
Making sure that the fleet logistics and the naval battles and things that are going to take place go smoothly.
Yeah.
Yeah, his eye does seem to be bugging out a bit.
Human helpers. This is
The astropath is cool.
Cornelius, a powerful astropath. In 40k terms, this is the only way to stay in touch with your friends.
Yeah,
It hurts.
The captain of the second company, the Warden of Ultramar, he has almost constant communication from all the various planets within Ultramar, and
Those banners would look sweet stuck on a stampa. I agree.
An astropath nearby.
I agree.
Interesting, kind of, that we are able to see all the humans.
Man, some fantastic models to litter all over the base of your stampa.
Not only do the Ultramarines have to go and kill all the aliens there and make sure that they drive back the forces.
What is a plenipotentiary? What is that?
The humans of that region as well. They command the humans and run.
But this whole little get up here is sick. The blue cloth with the white armor. That is really cool. It's Princess Vespa. Durhammer, you are the best, my man. Super appreciate you. For the Grot Dread Fund.
And possibly my favorite of the human helpers, this is Amelia Minervus, the Legatus, a ranking officer within the...
Dude, she's sick.
The Ultramar Auxiliary.
Yeah,
This is cool too. I like this. This would make a sweet conversion basis for a Krieg commander too. You'd have to get rid of all these stinking Ultramarine use, but man, that is sick.
So the idea with this set is that it's essentially Titus and his command staff, and it's a fantastic leadership unit.
I love this sword, the rapier handle on it.
And also really starts to help tell the narrative of this event that's taking place with the 500 Worlds.
So what else are they going to announce for 500 Worlds?
We've got the book here today, so we can get it out and show you. This is Warhammer 40,000 500 Worlds Titus. It is when we say book, that's a little bit misleading here. You can see it's
This must be that Ultramarine Codex that Valorac's been on about for like a year. It's really this. No wonder they thought it was an Ultramarines book. I mean, it's got the U on it, and it's called Titus. But really, it's the
events that are taking place.
The next narrative thing.
You then have.
Well, yeah, the Necrons definitely got a box. Oh, here we go. Dread Incursions, Vespar, Titus. None of these are orcs. I see Necrons and a Satan guy.
From place to place. So we've seen some fantastic terrain come out for Guilty, which would be really useful for doing some of those sort of boarding action styles. Come
on. There's a land speeder there. That's interesting.
The War on the Vespertal Front as a campaign. Anybody here enjoying the grand narrative this weekend might find this extremely appealing, because this is
they're all Ultramarines.
The background of this shot here now, you can see the map.
Well, it looks like 4 books, not 5, and it looks like you get all 4 in the same box. So that's something.
There's loads of stickers that you can sort of track the progress of your campaign with you and your friends.
Yeah, it does. It does look a lot like Arcs of Omen, just all in one box.
Finally, but by no means least,
I appreciate that it's all in one box.
Volume, which is 16 pages of all of the detachments.
Tomb World terrain.
To use these new things in your games, they will be available online as a download or as part of the app.
Well, I'm glad you can download the stuff. So if you want a campaign without buying these books, look at this. Oh no, that's the new Primaris Land Speeder. Nothing new there. So we got Assault Terminators, we got some Necrons, you got some of the heroes of the chapter dudes there, some more Terminators, some more Necrons. This Necron might be new. I don't know what that is. It's the same thing that's right here, though, with this tail that's curled up. What is that? You guys know?
One of the most active war zones that's currently happening in Warhammer 40,000 right now, which is to say something. There's a lot of war going on.
And I had a chance to read through the Titus volume, that 80-page law book. There are some very cool information inside there. The things that are happening within the sort of wider story of Warhammer 40,000 are really interesting, compelling read.
But who are they fighting, Adam?
Well, if you've looked at the covers of those books, you might have got a subtle hint as to who the enemy.
Yeah, it's Necrons. Oh, come on!
These guys are finding themselves going up against this guy. This is.
Yeah, that's the new guy. There we go. Necrosur Amintar.
So Necrosur Amintar is effectively a deranged destroyer lord of the Necrons. He is an ancient, powerful creature, and
all right, he's cool. I won't lie, he's cool.
Who want none of that kind of conquest or claiming land or anything like that. He just wants to wipe out all life in the galaxy, starting with Ultramar. There are even rumors that he might have been the origin of the Destroyer curse.
Yeah, that is so cool.
He has a particularly diabolical plan. Looking at the galaxy, he goes, even though I am a 20-foot killing machine with lasers for arms, I don't think I can kill the whole galaxy, but I know...
I could use that claw and orc. Hey, look, there's the Nightbringer.
Fantastic. So the Nightbringer, you might have seen, we showed it on warhammercommunity.com. This would have been the first time you'd seen it if it hadn't have gone out as a leak. We did mention links in our invitation video, but here is the Catan shard of the Nightbringer.
Well, stop shipping things to people and there won't be so many leaks.
To gather all of the Catan shards so that he can get the Nightbringer.
This is a super good glow up, though. I mean, you gotta admit.
Absolutely.
This guy is so much cooler.
The new character and the new Catan shard that will be coming out. There will be some new ways of getting Necrons into your army.
Hey, there's that battalion again that we saw.
All the destroyers. So if you like the idea,
An all destroyer box, that's kind of cool.
Unkillable robots, hell-bent on destroying all life. This is the battalion for you.
Perfect. Yeah, if your jam is just psychotic undead robot killing machines.
Yeah, I mean, this is cool. If you're into destroyers for Necrons, this looks wicked cool. Yes, Ritz.
Perfect. Right. So
is that it? We're only getting those two?
Just at the time squaring off against the enemy, and then what remains is for us to bring this to a close. Everybody who's been watching us live on the stream, thank you so much for sticking with us for our technical difficulties. We appreciate it wasn't perfect, but it's been really great to show you all these fantastic Warhammer reveals and just get everybody excited about our favourite hobby. With all of you, thank you for hanging around with us.
If you want to see any of these reveals, again, you want to watch any of the videos.
This guy's audio is still garbage. This guy, they got the audio okay, but this guy's in a bucket still. I don't know how or why. No, that's not it. You know there's going to be a post. Don't leave. The biggest thing is always at the end. That's what these guys do. Trust me.
There's a good chance that the answers will be there on Warcom. So
trust me.
I should address the 1,000 or so people in the room. Thank you all for sticking around with us as well.
Wasn't perfect. Biggest understatement of the night.
An incredible audience. It's been a delight to share.
We did get an orc head.
We're going to bring this thing to a close. Thank you from Eddie and from all of the Warhammer TV team who made it possible. And thank you for myself. It's been a delight. We'll see you again next time. Good night.
What? No animation at the end? Are you kidding me? They're done. That was it. That was awful. Oh my gosh. It literally turned off. They're done.
I will say.
That was the worst. Oh my gosh. That was terrible. That was so awful. Throwing tomatoes and choppas after that one. Okay. Recap. We knew coming in that there wasn't going to be a lot of orc. We did know that, right? Because we know we're the antagonists of 11th. We knew that they were not announcing 11th. We weren't expecting much, if anything. But yeah, the only thing orky we got was the head being held up. That was it. That was the only orky thing. However, there were some surprises. There were definitely some surprises. Confirming the 500 rules thing is pretty cool. The whole Titus and all of the other Ultramarines dudes was actually rad, even as like not a Space Marine or an Ultramarine guy. That was cool. I like the idea of this in-campaign narrative thing. That looks really rad. But to me, the surprise of the night was that Tau set. Nobody saw that coming at all. That wasn't on any of the rumor things. Those were two brand spanking new robots that were really, really, really cool. She was increasingly overhyped. It was very much overhyped. Now, let's be fair. If 500 Worlds hadn't been leaked, and if that Necron Catan had not been leaked, that would have been an amazing mic drop ending. But man, that sucks. That leak totally screwed that. Slap some orc heads in every one of these kits. Boom! Every kit is an orc head. Yeah. We did get some good loot. The new robots for Horus Heresy, the Skitarii dudes, those were rad. There was some loot in there. And then the new Tau robots, those were super cool. And then the new Horus Heresy Siege Dreadnought guy, that was a Death Dread and a half. That looked super duper rad. We did get some good loot. We definitely got some good loot. Nope, no single squigs, no snots, no nothing. Yeah. I'm with you guys. I don't like the leaks either. I don't like really reporting on leaks. The thing that I find is hilarious is that so many of the leaks are from inside the house. I mean, like Dante, right? They just a dude ordered Dante, old Dante, and they shipped him a new one. Like that's not his fault. That's not like somebody leaking it. Like they just screwed it up. That they keep doing that with all sorts of things. And yeah, like random pictures coming out that weren't ready to be released yet. It's just like they just need to like get their own house in order, as obviously done by their reveal show staff. Because holy cow, that was painful. That audio was so bad, so bad. Yeah, 30K stuff. Yeah, the Cataphracti weren't great. The Nurgle, again, if you're into the Nurgle stuff in AOS, it looked cool. But if you're not, like, yeah, that was a big waste. That not Underworlds, the first thing we started with, I don't know how well that's gonna sell. Yeah, I don't know. Poor quality is GW just being too corporate. Yeah, I feel it, man. I feel it. And it's wild too, because like you can tell that the Necromunda team, like their sculptors are on point, and they are like super doing great with Necromunda, but they don't have enough budget to do more than a couple kits at a time, which is really frustrating. Meanwhile, you're in like season 12 of Underworlds or whatever, but nobody plays that dang game. Like it's so wild how they do that. Hey, Year of Chaos, they announced a lot of chaos. You got a whole brand new Nurgle range for Age of Sigmar, and then the bad guys in their new board game are all Nurgles. So there was a lot of chaos, and there were bad guy Skitarii. So that was a thing. GW having their house in order is less likely than me fighting a purple orc. Nice. No, man, no, Reese, no mention of 11th. I told you before we started, 11th edition is not going to be announced till after the new year. Guaranteed. That is how Games Workshop works. Every single new, not just like 40K edition, but every single new edition period has come after. Basically, Christmas time, holiday time, they have a ton of great sales as everybody buys presents. After the new year, that's when they need to hype. That's when they announce the new edition that comes out in the summer. So no, we're not seeing anything till after the new year, for sure. I know we did deserve a Grotsnick and a Badrock and a Ludas, but they didn't do Kill Team, so we didn't get Ludas. Yes, 500 Worlds is the end campaign, DC Reviews. That is the end of 10th edition, is the 500 Worlds campaign. They did only say it once, and again, their audio was terrible, but they did say it. But yeah, it's April throws. Yeah, CJ, I think April sounds about right. That's what it was for 10th edition. So love you. Hey, thanks, Reese. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Over 50 of you guys hanging out with us at once tonight. Super rad. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, I think us hanging out was a lot more fun than just James Workshop, because they were awful. They were so bad. So yeah, it was fun to like watch their stream die as we all cackled at them. Yeah, it was super fun. It was super fun, guys. That was a lot of fun. It was good to get back in the saddle a little bit and at least do a live stream. Um, I can't wait till we do these and they're announcing orcs. Like we're gonna have some fun on those, but that won't be till spring. We'll see what is there. Is the 500 worlds worth to buy Zora players? The 500 worlds is worth to buy if you're into narrative play. Arcs of Omen was actually a lot of fun, and so was the what was the one before that at ninth with all the psychics? Psychic Awakening. I have a couple of those books. They were really fun, way more fun than like actual competitive play. So if you don't like competitive 40k, but you like narrative 40k, or you like games that like have a substance to them, I think they're worth it. I think they're a lot of fun. They did mention all of the maps and missions and stuff for the thing will be downloadable for free. You just buy the books if you want all the lore and stuff in them. But honestly, the lore in those books is worth it. The Arcs of Omen books were amazing from a lore perspective. Like I don't mind buying books like that. I'd much rather buy those than codexes. Codexes kind of suck, right? Because really they're just paywalling your rules behind a thing, and that's garbage. But the Arcs of Omen, the Psychic Awakening, and now this 500 Worlds all look great. Again, the two that already came out were great, and this looks to be more the same. Where you're going to get lore for all the factions, you're going to get a bunch of amazing new artwork, you're going to get new lore, not just rehashed stuff, and then like this whole narrative campaign that you can keep playing even when this edition is done for. Like you can still go play Psychic Awakening and Arcs of Omen campaign games even with the new edition rules. It totally works, and so I think they're probably some of the best things to buy if you're to that kind of a game. So yeah, just my opinion there. More fun than a barrel of grots after you toss the squig inside. Oh, CJ, I love that. That was awesome. Great stream. Yeah, Beans, I agree. It was a great stream. I know, oh man, 2 a.m. in the UK. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but hey, what can you do? What can you do? It's not that bad here. It's after 6 my time. I gotta go take medicine and stuff like that for the arm. But man, I really enjoyed hanging out with all of you. That was an awesome couple of hours of fun and cackling at Games Workshop. And they wrote themselves in a corner. I know I have been desperately waiting for Dark Admech since Arcs of Omen. That is my number one most wanted army. Yo, cheers in the chat. You guys are awesome. I think I've had enough meds. No, the meds are wearing off. We need the meds back. We'll do a members only live stream on the meds. Just give me half an hour. All right, guys. That was super fun. You guys over there on the other side of the pond, you should get to bed. That so wasn't worth staying up for, except for our fun time. I think we had a great time. And hey, BGG Hobby's got his knobs and boys finished off, so that was good. Got some stuff done. But yeah, we're gonna call it here on that one. That was 2 hours of making fun of Games Workshop. We did get to see some cool stuff. The Cathay Round 2 was awesome. 500 Worlds was cool. Lots of fun. Super appreciate all of you for tuning in, hanging out with Old Big Mek again. It was nice to get back in the saddle. We'll make some videos soon. We'll see. We'll do a daily check-in on how much I can move my fingers. All right, guys. Until then, Wagon!